picked up by Ovechkin. Here he comes. Ovechkin trying to drag it through.
We're not gonna be just a part of their game. We're not gonna be just the victims. They're taking our dreams and they tear them apart till everyone's the same. I've got no place to go, I've got nowhere to run. They love to watch me fall, they think they know it all. I'm a nightmare, a disaster. That's what they always said. I'm a lost cause, not a hero, but I'll make it on my own. I've gotta prove it wrong. Me against the world. It's me against the world. We won't let them change how we feel in our hearts. We're not gonna let them control us. We won't let them shove all their thoughts in our heads.
This complimentary Breakfast Club DVD is provided to you by the mentor coaches from Deloraine and southwestern Manitoba. We hope you find it a useful resource as you volunteer your time for the betterment of hockey in your association. The video is footage of puck control drills that we use with our young athletes at our Breakfast Club. We run the Breakfast Club 2 days a week before school starts. All of our coaches are volunteers and we try to utilize idle ice to give the players in our community a chance to enhance their fundamental skill development. Feedback from players has been very positive as they indicate an improved skill level and a new confidence during game situations. Players you see in the video are those that wanted to improve their game and who came out this past winter. Our practices are open to anyone in the community. As we have several requests from coaches and minor hockey associations regarding our club, we decided to video some of our activities and produce a Made in Deloraine DVD to share with others. Even if the Breakfast Club is not practical in your community, we hope some of the drills are useful and can be incorporated into your normal practice times. We have grouped the drills into 18 ice times with an average of 3 drills and progressions that we run for 8 to 10 minutes each. We will provide a brief commentary for each drill, but hope most are self-explanatory. We encourage all coaches to add their own drills, be creative, and make the season both educational and enjoyable for the players. Thank you for coaching and have a great year. First drill is a transition skating drill, and here we just try to get the kids to lead with their heels and their hips. I think it's important to teach the skating before you teach the puck handling, so what we try to do with progressions is run the kids through the drill, and once they master it, then we introduce the puck. And you can see this guy falling down. That's great. That means they're pushing themselves, and we encourage falling down. Here you can see him just handling the puck, toe dragging around the pylons. Good skating form. And then what we do is move to introducing another skill, and that's just passing and receiving while you're skating. So we start off with teaching the skating skill, have the players go through the pylons with the puck, and then just adds another degree of difficulty here. So you can use a coach or you can use another player, and the Breakfast Club will usually pair the kids up together and do it. Jenny was the first one. She's a 14-year-old young girl that plays hockey, and this is Sutton Olsen, who's 12. And here Sutton's going to go through the whole 3 progressions at once. Skating. Introduce the puck. And then you can introduce the coach with the passing. A lot of drills like this too are also good conditioning drills. You should never have to just line your kids up and skate them. Always do it in association with another drill, and after about 30 seconds of this, that's a great little workout, and usually about a 1-to-3 rest ratio. Here we're just starting with the attack triangle, just putting the puck between the defender's feet and stick. Once they master that, you can have the person move their stick, which is just a little tougher. Those two little guys, they're 7 and 8 years old, and never underestimate the kids. You put them through a lot of these drills and they do well. And here Hannah's also incorporating a toe drag. Once they master the skill, we try to get them moving. So this would be another progression on that. And it's just passive resistance, where the player is, it's just a little tougher this time because instead of stationary stick handling, you're actually moving. But there's no resistance from the defender, just to make sure the players get confidence in their drills. This drill is just combining a few of the skills. You can see here tight turns, and then acceleration, picking up speed, attacking the other pylons. Tight turns, try and come out of the turns with some speed. And a lot of times with drills you can just combine them. At the end we'll just put, you can see where he's quick hands going through the pylons, toe drag, and then shot on net. Another variation, just a little tougher, we just call it toes up ice. And here Jenny's is toes up ice facing the far end the whole time, and this involves a real commitment to transition skating and also to backwards skating as well. And as a coach, if you can run 2 or 3 of the drills off the same pylon formation, you'll save yourself a lot of time in practice. Again, quick hands at the end, little toe drag, and then a shot on net. And we don't have any goalies out today, but obviously with your goaltenders in there, it makes it a little more exciting. This is just an advanced progression on the drill again, and this is a mirror drill. So when Jenny's going through the pylons, Sutton has to time his skating. So it just more or less simulates a game where you just have to save ice, get in a position to receive a pass, and then the person with the puck is keeping their head up and watching for that other person to get open. Again, a great conditioning drill. Lots of skills, passing skills, skating skills. And toe drags, we like to start the kids off just stationary, drag to the side, drag out front. This is Colby Chen, he was 7 years old. You can see Sutton here's got some real skill at this. So out to the side, out front. And again, teach the skill first, and then get them moving later and challenge them in more of a game-like situation. Here Sutton's just doing different formations. We call it the W. He's pulling it out, pulling it back to the sides. And this guy's pretty amazing for 7 years old doing these things. But I think if kids can get some idle ice and get out there and you structure their practices, boy, you can see a big difference. And Jenny's got great hands too. You can see Jenny's taking it way out to the sides, and you're attacking them, which is what you want to do. Next progression is just simply same type of thing, but just in motion. A greater degree of difficulty, but they catch on pretty quick. Okay, not many 7-year-olds can do that. This is just a drill. Again, toes up ice. You can do it, we've got a puck here, but you can usually start it out with the skating just by itself. Move into the progression where you have a puck. Again, trying to get them to come out of their turns with some speed. Never stopping, always keeping in motion. At the end, just going to add a little toe drag, and then a shot on net. A simple drill, but lots of skills. Puck handling, transition, head up ice. It'll probably take your players a while to get used to the drills and also the puck handling, but as we say, we do this 2 days a week, and we've noticed just an incredible difference in the kids' confidence and puck handling ability in a very short period of time. And a lot of the key is just repetition. This is just what we call toes up ice, using the circles. You can see Jenny here, good knee bend, going each way, keeping her hips down and her butt right low to the ice. We encourage in a lot of these drills, especially backhand, one hand on your stick, and then when we introduce the puck, you can pick that other hand up. You just see the power in the stride here. Make sure in a lot of these drills that you make the players go both ways. They'll have a favorite way usually. You can see a nice deep knee bend here. Really comes out of his turns with speed. Colby, again, he's 7 years old, but pretty good skills. And we really believe if you can teach the basics where at his age, then he's going to improve pretty drastically as the years go on. Next, we'll introduce a puck. It makes it a lot more difficult, but really with a lot of these drills, they're not defenseman drills. They're skills that every player can use. And as far as teaching positions to these kids, there comes a time in that, but I think you teach all the different skating skills. The backward skating should be an important part of your practice. What we try to do with these is we do a lot of transition, which is we're doing here, but we'll also try to incorporate as much backhand skating or backward skating as we will forward skating. And also handling the puck going backwards is a skill. Here we just introduced the third progression, which is the coach. Again, just a little greater degree of difficulty getting yourself in a passing position, presenting the stick, making a pass while you're crossing over. Again, pretty advanced skills for a lot of these kids, but ones that are necessary to be a good hockey player. You can also incorporate in here, you can have them carry the puck. You can introduce one-touch passes. You can have them spin and reverse, really whatever skill you want to teach. And here we're going to turn it into a one-on-one. So you want to make it as game-like as possible after they've mastered the skills. So here the coach can just yell "go" at any time, and the one player will go down and tag up on the far blue line. The player on the circle comes up, closes the gap, and plays the player one-on-one. So the reason we're learning the skills is to get better in the game, so you try to make it game-like. These are just toe drags. Again, this guy's pretty good skills at that, and it's just a very simple one you can do. You could set up one station like this if you have 3 or 4 kids. If you've got more kids, you could set these stations up in the corners and do 4 or 5 stations at once. Here it's just adding some wide dribbling on the first part of the drill, combined with some quick hands at the end. Again, quite often you can combine. Here the body stays in the middle, the puck goes on the outside. Quick hands. And players always love it with a shot on net. Here the puck stays in the middle and the body goes outside the pylons. A little tougher to do. If you watch players on television attacking defensemen, the wider you can move the puck, the more you get them guessing. These are open pivots. So Jenny's skating around the circle here, and you can see the transition, the puck control, how she cradles the puck, going the other way. And she just has to, the rule is she just has to face the other people in the circle as she goes by. Real good agility drill, good puck control drill. And if you have 3 players, you can put, you got 5 circles on the rink, you can do 15 kids at once. And there's a little standing around, but after the players push it like this for about 20-30 seconds in the circle, they need to rest. And usually in hockey we've got the 1 to 3 work to rest ratio, so it works out pretty well. You can see that, it's not that easy with the puck. They're fighting it a bit, but it's a tough drill. Let's just say Colby's only 7, and he's starting to get the drift of this. Opening up, facing the puck, presenting your stick to the passer. And just the idea that you're not going to, when you're getting yourself in a position to get a pass, you're not going to turn your back to the puck. Good speed, good body position. And never takes her eyes off the puck. We try to put in each of our breakfast club days, we try to put in a good solid component of skating, usually the first or second drill, just to not only get them involved, but teach them something. Here you can see Sutton, again, starting without the puck. And then you can throw the puck in. So once again, you're teaching the skating skill first. Make sure that they know the basics, and then introduce the puck. Here we're doing the toe drag again, and it's a little more game-like, and we're just firing the puck at the puck that the player has, that Jenny's got here, and her job is just to pull it out of the way. So it's making her not only toe drag, but it's making her react to a game-like situation. So good puck control. Makes you read and react to what's going on, and also trying to keep your fundamentals right in the way you're handling the puck. And the next progression we're going to do is we're just going to do a similar type of thing, but we're going to have them move. So they're just moving towards one of the coaches or players, and then reacting to where the puck goes. So again, just a progression where you've taught the toe drag, you've introduced pulling the puck away from a moving puck, and now you're putting the players in motion, and again reacting to something out there. Again, this drill you can set up, if you've got the whole team, you set it up in the 4 corners of the rink. Here, just going down the blue line, quick hands on the puck at the first blue line. At the red line, you're pulling the puck wide, which is very deceptive for a defenseman. And then on the far blue line, you're stick handling 2 or 3 times on one side, 2 or 3 on the other. And I think it's important just to show players how you change your point of attack, especially going in on a defenseman. Very easy to drill to do. Here we've got just the idea again of an open pivot, but in a little more probably game-like for a winger. Or you can see Colby kind of coming in here, possibly looking at his defenseman, opening up, and getting the pass. So again, watching the puck, but also picking up your target right away. And it's a good idea to give some bad passes in there too. There's, passes aren't always on your tape. Again, make sure you're getting the players to go both ways. Again, a lot of these are very, very simple drills, but repetition is the key. You can see that these players are pretty good transition skaters, and they've been working at that quite a bit this winter, and they've adapted very well. Very skilled kids. And lots of puck touches. We talk about puck touches, and it's just it's controlled. Free ice is great, but if you can focus them, like a drill like this, where they have to react to small areas, then we feel that's the way to build skills. Here you've got the players in a small area, handling the puck, quick hands. Lots of variations you can do here. Puck on the outside, skates on the inside. And from one simple little formation, you can do a lot of things here. You can do toe drags, you can do wide dribbles, skating variations, etc. And again, with this, you can set up 5 or 6 stations around the ice. And that's what we do in the Breakfast Club. Some days we'll have 4 kids, some days we'll have 24 kids, and you just it's very easy with these drills just to adapt them and set up a few more.